for everything entertainment information. How will it be? Make a punk in fact today. I don't want to hear plenty English. I don't know, but it just the sweet me this morning. But they just they torturing me anyhow. As that race started, oh my god. The rain beat happiness enter my body. It get as rain go take beat you. When the beating starts, you go first the verse. But that way go come beat you reach fast, body go come dey sweet you. Now so I just come on my shirt. Come they run up and down for my compound. People come they look me say, what is wrong with this elderly man? Why is he behaving like that? They don't know say na joy. That joy that is coming, it reach my house today. How is you? Beautiful Wednesday, this beautiful evening. I hope say everything just dey coolele for your side. The way the weather take the coolele, I hope that so everything take the coolele. This is FameIdols Hangout, and this is where we give you everything we say you supposed to know as it take happen for inside the entertainment industry. All that there is to know about your faves and every other information that we just find way to sprinkle on top the gist. Make it for fate. I'm not the ever day here alone. I've got joy. I don't too coordinate plenty. You can't be like saying no, now 5 joy day with me. Maybe no, now only 1 joy day here. I can't they call 5 joy like saying 5 joy day. Joy of the good life. What's good?
I'm good. I'm doing so fine. I hope you're also doing good because here what they with me are they kulele. Nothing. They are just the kulele. Everything they fine. And again, you see that railway you talk about. Sun don't too much. I didn't tell you. For some days now, the sun has been so hot. So with this rain that fell today, oh my goodness, I was so happy. Immediately the rain started, I was like, wow, oh, it's so good. At least rain came down today. It was so good. At least it made the weather cool and the sun was not so hot like the other days. Well, I hope you also enjoy the weather like your baby girl Joy did today because I enjoy the weather. And you know now, as usual, as the weather cool like this, we no carry too much things come on the part of say your belly things. Now in case your belly they do you wrong. Now just tea and sandwich. Now you carry come today. Obviously you go follow us chop that one. At least when your body warm, when you calm down, follow us, enjoy the gist we carry come for you today. And don't forget to make you tell your friend or make they follow us, subscribe, follow, comment. If you say you get one thing you want us to talk about, come out and let us know. Because Fame Idols, we are here for you. Yes, so now what see you want me to do for you? Now we're going to do for you. So don't forget to comment tell us how you do you for your body, but we'll follow you, talk about the thing. Now why we dey here. And apart from that one, so we carry correct gist come for you. Gist where they touch body, gist where some people they overdo. Some things they vex me, but man, not just talk too much. Because some people overdo. You get one guy with the talk say, then too do. Some people too do. We go tell you people way to do. But just calm down when your body not the hot. Because I know say your blood is hot. You want hear everything. Calm down. Osita go yarn you waiting there. Just calm down. No go anywhere. Osita beg me will continue.
Yes, of course. A sneak peek of what to expect on today's program. As we always they do, and make I give you pinchomic ameba of the things that will be say you go hear for inside the story today. First things first, our very own. Pasuma is in the news. Yes, Pasuma is in the news. He talks say make everybody pumpy. Say they come, but they no catch us. You know, guys won't take day. I go yarn on the full gist. Immediately we enter that particular one. And also Zubi Michael is the Ndiara for a reason. The king person give himself is the Ndiara. Your mind not tell you anything. I mean, don't worry. I go yarn you the full matter. And our very own Mr. P made a statement. Another statement different from the last statement we say he made on Monday. He don't make another statement, and to know exactly what that particular statement be, may you say for we go hear you the whole matter. Nollywood actress don't come outside, come talk say her life. Don't they play like Nollywood film? So she dey act film, the life can they behave like film. If you want to know what they talk about, punk go yagi the full matter. The only time say you go just do like this, but to continue the like and the share and leave us comments as they go. Just they leave us comments, they go make for no loss, make for no bring quarrel. And Exactly as it is. Do not forget that we do this every Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays from the hours of 8 down to the hours of 9-ish. Yes, around that kind of 9, we always carry our kaya, they come out from inside studio. So follow us across all social media platforms. I'm talking about TikTok, I'm talking about X, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Anywhere we say you just search Fame Idols. We not there too. We transact the big bar. You go see our purple for everywhere. May you know say you did the right page. And I tell everybody, tell a friend to tell a friend, even tell some of your enemies. Say Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we are here, we are live to give you all the information and entertainment as is supposed to be. With that, we'll dive right into the very first story for today. And this particular one is about our veteran should I call him highlight? Yes, I can call him highlight musician. I'm talking about no other than Pasuma. Pasuma is actually in the news today. Yes, Pasuma is actually in the news today. And it speaks about the attack where they say Ishele for Osun State. For people that are very much aware, a video went viral. Yes, a video went viral. And in this particular video, person been just the shout. Even me myself, I know like I'm confused from that video because person been just the shout for that particular video. And the other two saying they talk and I say, then they shoot, then they shoot, then call for us, but God passed them. We got the wonder who they shoot the shoot. Where did they shoot the shoot? May not be our anything do our very own Pasuma because we not really understand. Pasuma subsequently came out to clear the air to let people know that the way it actually happened or the way the video was, the kind of confusion the video was creating on social media is not exactly the way it happened. It was like, in fact, make I read the statement exactly the way our Egbonte talk am. He said the person who invited me to perform at a hall in Ikire, the crowd was more than half of the whole town. Showdown no pass like this. They all came out to see me physically. Because of the large crowd, that's the large numbers, a screen TV was provided outside the hall, but they refused to watch on screen. The situation escalated when the security team barred the excess crowd from forcing their way into the hall. Frustrated, a group among them turned violent, throwing stones at the vehicles in Pasuma's convoy. And when the security prevented them from entering, the bad boys among them started stoning. It was the stones that broke my car's windscreen of my Hilux and Hummer bus. There was no shooting. Now waiting Pasuma come outside, come clear people, say make the carry am for mine. Because the video wey be say e bin trend, dem be dey show hole. Una know as e dey always dey be, dem dey show hole. Now e come dey let people know say na stone be that, no be bullet, na stone. But when I heard about this particular one, I was confused because I want to understand. I know Pasuma was trying to let people know that he has a whole lot of fans in Osun State, and even there is this particular saying every 12 there must be a Judas. So inside the plenty fans will be saying get for inside Osun State, there must get one or two people will be say they don't want peace, say they want problem always. Now inside those people, now you can't find big problem because I don't know how you are claiming to be excited to see this particular person and you are throwing stones at the person. Which kind of happiness be that one? I don't understand. The talk na say we want to see this person. So if to say una see and stone una for stone am, I don't really understand that part of the whole thing. And I don't know, Joy, should we say this is the default of the organizers of that particular event? Because if you're inviting a legend like Pasuma in Yoruba land, because this man they shut down Lagos on a regular. This man they shut down Lagos on a regular. Joy, I've worked in an establishment at Agege. I've worked in an establishment at Agege. I was the official hype man there. And they had an event that Pasuma was supposed to come for. You understand? It was, funny enough, it was even a wedding. How the news take spread, say Pasuma, they come for that particular wedding, it still shock me to today because they not allow them. But before that particular event started, that event center where they tell you Pasuma don't come, Don Jazzy don't come. But before Pasuma come, before the event started, what will they use for our office that time? What will they use na bouncers? You understand? Our major security na bouncers. But because of Pasuma was coming, because saying they come, we get 4 bouncers for that place. The 4 of them they walk. They call normally they work two per day, sometimes one, depending on the way things dey. But they call the four of them, make the four of them dey work that day. They contracted a company, a security company, collect 6 more bouncers, join the four of them wey dey work for that particular day. I saw military men, army men dey like 4 wey dey there that day. Police plenty, civil defense plenty. In fact, no kind security wey no come our office that day. They were just going round. The army men were going round, bouncers were going round. Everybody dey go. Make dem know say heavy security presence dey. So before, as Pasuma come finally come, the guys disguise. They no use the normal car wey be say they suppose use carry am. They use tinted car take carry am come. As they know say him don enter, the only thing wey we just dey see na say bouncers carry person for head, they go fling am outside gate. Army people carry person for head, they go fling am. Once you do anyhow, they punye you, carry you go outside gate, they go fling you. So I believe these people in that particular event center that I work, they were very much prepared. So shey we go talk say these other people no really dey prepared for the occasion, because I don't know why you go get a celebrity like this coming to a village in Osun State and will come dey hear this. Were they not expecting so much crowd wey be say make dem come reach the one wey be say people gatz dey outside? Because it can be frustrating, if I do say so myself. If I go for Davido's concerts, Davido live in concert, and they come dey tell me say make I watch the video for TV, why I no dey house? So I don't know if we go talk say they no prepare well. Because what do you think generally?
No, you know what? When we heard about this thing, when this video came online and the whole thing was, it went viral. The first thing that came to my mind was, what happened to security? What were they doing with security? Did they not plan for, when you were planning an event, you plan for backup. When you are planning an event, you have an event coming up.
True.
Yes, the event has been planned, but there should be backup. You are inviting a footy high lifestyle to your event, and then you just plan for, a hall where, the whole thing is going to happen. It's not so. It's not done. It is not done. Okay, you're saying something about your event when Pasuma was invited, and then the bouncers were. Look at something now. The event was planned, and then the bouncers, security were there. But looking at the amount of people that turned up, they had to call for more security. So what happened with backup plan? What happened with security backup plan? What if this thing has escalated to, more than what we are talking about here? Pasuma is coming out to say it was a stone that was thrown to his hillocks. But what if it was something more? What if it was different? It's not. These things are not done that way. You cannot plan for an event and then you have no backup plan. It's not so. If you don't have a backup plan, then don't plan the event. No overdo wetin you no go fit do. No carry wetin you no go fit carry. That's the way things are done. You plan for this, you have a backup, especially on security. You know the way things are in the country. So especially on security, any event that is planned, when it comes to security, the huge part of finances is spent on security. Let me just put it that way. Putting a live screen outside, a screen TV outside for people to watch him performing on live screen. Who doesn't watch him on the TV? Who does not watch him on the TV? Okay, we're watching him on the screen. It's different from when you hear that he's going to be there live performing. That is why they are going there. Okay, when you hear of some of our stars, like Burna Boy, maybe there's an event. If you hear about some of his events, outside the country and the rest of them, you hear about maybe an 80,000 capacity hall, 80,000 capacity field, and people are there. It was filled up. Those kind of events, you should understand that yes, security is something that they are going to look into. Huge part of the finances will go into security. So you're organizing an event and then you're using a hall when you're inviting someone like Pasuma. If you want it to be on a low key, then don't make an announcement. Don't make I don't know how they organize it, so I just don't want to say maybe the organization was poor. I was not there, but from what we heard, it seems as if it was not properly organized. That's just the way I'm going to put it, because from the beginning, the event center you used was very small. That is it. You're doing something in Osun State. I don't think this is the first time, because Pasuma was saying that he has a lot of fans in Osun State. That is what he said. He has a lot of fans in Osun State. So having a lot of fans in Osun State, this should not be the first time he's going to Osun State. I'm allegedly saying this should not be the first time he's going there. So you should have asked question. When people want to organize an event, you ask for data. Data is to know how has it been before, where Pasuma went to, what happened there, how was it there. From those data you collect, then you cannot plan your own event. Don't be saying you go just walk out, come, you want plan event, you carry Pasuma come, and then you have to be improvising with screen TV. Why is it a live event when you're putting the screen outside? Who go one watch screen? Who? We can watch him on the TV in our house. We don't need to come to the live event and then watch him on the TV. I beg, we need to do more, seriously. We need to do better. We need to do better. If you're organizing an event, check it, check your A's, dot everything before you organize, because this thing, if it escalated more than this, if it escalated more than, I beg, I don't want to talk too much. Why just leave am for there? We don't want to say something negative, but if it was more than this, okay, no wahala o. But abeg o, if you wan organize event, tick your A's, tick your dot, tick everything, get your data before you start organizing. Na wetin we wan talk. Abeg o, Pasuma, make you dey okay o, make nothing do
Yes,
you
of
o.
course.
Abeg o, your fans plenty o.
Yes, of course. We no pass like that. We go dey twale Baba God say the matter no pass to be careful. We thank God that it was just stones that were being thrown at the convoy. We thank God that it didn't escalate past as it be. And there is no issues. Like Pasuma is very okay. He released the statement himself, not the team members. Now he used him mouth talk and say he is very much okay. So I beg other event organizers, not just for the Fuji legend, but any other A-list, and in fact, any other artist at all, welfare should be number one. I've been to an occasion, funny enough, e get where they call me say make I call hype. Joy, I kid you not. I enter bike. Yes, I no go hide am. I enter bike. I no get convoy. I enter bike go there. As I dey land, the bike man dey hold brake for front of the event center. Say I dey come down, I see person literally carry bottle brake for another person head for outside the
Ha!
event. I just dey reach there. Immediately I dey come down, I see say dey carry the bottle brake for the person. I enter the bike back, say oga carry me go back. I call the organizers for phone say I travel. Send account number, ma refund una immediately. So please, let event organizers to do better when it comes to the welfare of your attendees, especially your artists, your performing act. It is very, very important part. This issue of people going violent on celebrities, it go even make some people no go one day do talk. It go make some people no go want to attend certain events. It speaks very ill of your place if an A-list artist invited and he say, no, maybe I go this place. I know try am. I cannot try it. So it get as e be based on logistics. Any which way, big ups to the organizers of this particular event, and we know say they go do better subsequently. We can't go to talk about for Pasuma matter. Enter the very next story for today, and this one, like I said at the opening point of this particular program, this movie actress, she came out to let people know that she is a movie actress and her marriage is behaving like a scene from a Nollywood movie. I would leave a woman to talk the matter of a woman. Joy, knock me leg for
Yes,
teeth.
so you have all heard it from Ostita. This is coming from our Kannywood actress. Yes, she reveals how 4 billion naira contract ended her second marriage. Now, wow, calm down. No see your blood is hot. You want hear wetin dey happen with this one now. Well, this screen diva, these are beautiful screen diva in an in-depth interview. Yes, so with BBC Hausa program Mahanga Zamani, a popular Kannywood actress, because she's a Hausa actress, and in Nigeria, Hausa actress, they have their own organization, it's called a Kannywood, not Nollywood. So a Kannywood actress, she goes by the name Mansura Issa. She shared her audio alongside fellow actress Fatih Mohammed, shedding light on the struggles women, especially public figures, face in marriage. Now, this is what Mansura said about her second marriage. Calm down, you won't hear everything. I go tell you. What will they do for Fame Idols? If you know yarn you story, correct story as it be. What will they do for you? Calm down, man, tell you what happened. In an interview, Mansura said it happened so fast, like a scene in a film. Like say she did for film. So you get, but this one not be film, this one a real life happening. One moment I thought I had found love again, and the next she was dealing with betrayal. This is what Mansura is saying here. She's the one speaking. She said she met her second husband through an uncle while handling a professional engagement in Lagos. She continues speaking. I married for love, what they say, love is blind. But it turns out he had a different agenda, not real love. This is still Mansura speaking. He even said I could continue with my film career. We got married at night, and the next morning he left for Lagos. Just the year they say why they hear. Some kind things say they make person dey even wonder. Got married tonight, the next morning oga carry bag go Lagos. I no understand that part. The thing just dey one kind. Now continue. This is still Masira speaking. She's sharing, what happened to her. She said he brought the papers to our wedding and said, sign this. You are my wife now. So I will handle the business side. I thought it was strange, but I signed, still believing he meant well. Now, on the part of the business, he began dealing directly with the contract stakeholders, completely cutting her off from the project. This 4 billion naira project, he cut her off from the project. And she went on to say, I never saw him again after that day, after their wedding. Hey, oh, it was like he vanished. No calls, no text, nothing. When friends and colleagues tried to reach him, he told people in Lagos that he forgot he had a wife. I no understand this kind part. Which kind thing? Say e get some kind things wey you go dey hear sef, your brain sef go dey tell you. He forgot he had a how person go forget say he marry wife? Hey! E never finish oo. I tell you. Make I tell you wetin continue. Make I continue now. Can you just she said she dey imagine sef. Na why she talk say e be like film. E be like film. This one be like film. He said, can you imagine? Now on the divorce part, he kept dragging it. He did not want to let it go. He took pressure from people before he finally agreed to divorce her. It's painful. This is Mansura speaking. She said, it's painful when people think you're living a fairy tale, but behind the scenes, you are battling betrayal and deceit. God knows best. I still believe in love, but I now know to protect myself more. She said, the journey isn't over yet. I've learned my lesson. I'm not bitter, just wiser. Life goes on. This one they touch oh. This one they touch on a sad level. Why put am sad? Because this one is sad. Wetin be all this one now? You say you marry and you forgot that you are married. You forgot that you had a wife. Is it possible that somebody will forget the person has a wife? And his friend, when friends and colleagues reach out to him, what is happening? You got married in the night, the next morning you left to Lagos. And no text, no calls, nothing. What you're doing is handling the 4 billion naira project. After that, nothing. And then the colleagues have to reach out to you, friends have to reach out to you. And you know that kind of thing now. Oga, how your marriage now? How you be now? How your wife now? You say, oh, I don't forget to marry you. Hey, God forbid. Ma talk say, God forbid. Because this one now on a shocking level. God forbid. I say, God tell and say, how far now your marriage? How you don't say, I forgot I'm married. Where did they talk that kind of thing? Where that kind of thing dey happen? Where? Oh, she is saying that this person had an ulterior motive for getting married to her. Then it is true. It is true because you can't be saying that you forgot you are married. You can't be saying so. And apart from that, this our Kannywood actress Mansura, she was once married before. Yeah, she was once married to an actor. Yeah, she was not married to an actor before she got married to this is her second marriage. So she was not married to an actor where they have 4 kids. Yeah, they share 4 kids together before she left the marriage, and after some time she got married to this person. We don't know why she left that marriage where she has shared 4 kids with her husband. We don't know. The story is not out. We don't know why. But the thing is, this one where she enter now, where do I like vow? Where do I like fame? She got married in the night. The next morning, the person left. During the marriage, he brought the contract for her to sign. She signed it, still thinking that, oh, he's still handling the project. After signing it, the next morning, he left. And that is all. Abeg, Osita, this one
Joy,
no be like say this person plan am. This person just plan this thing because of this
Joy,
4 billion
Joy.
naira project. Because he clearly, sorry, please. It was called, clearly she was looking for someone to help her in handling this project she was handling there. And then she was introduced to this person by her uncle. When a family member introduces somebody, she feels that, oh, this person could be a little bit trustworthy. And then she just like, okay, let me come in and help her handle part of the business. And it's coming in to handle the business. The next thing, the whole thing from Business led to relationship. From relationship, they are married, and she did not read in between the lines. She did not see anything till the day of the marriage. During the marriage, he brought it for her to sign. There, during the marriage, I beg. Abeg, why are we like this? I will not say it's just for the man, or I don't want to make it, I don't want to stereotype it, okay? I don't want to stereotype it, but so I'm going to say, why are human beings like this? Because it is not all people, it's not all human beings, but why? Why? If both of them agree to get married,
The
should
truth
be
is,
this money that both
the
of them go
truth
to
is,
chop.
I know.
So
The
why
truth
the
is,
why
I
the
know. I
betrayal?
know.
Why the deceit? Why the
Joy,
wickedness? Because
Joy,
this is
wait,
wickedness. Okay, go
don't
on,
you
go on.
don't dey carry the talk. You don't dey carry the talk go where I don't really understand because okay, yes, I know say betrayal dey inside this particular matter, deceit dey inside this particular matter and everything, but plenty people might not agree with my own opinion on this matter, but I go still talk am. E no be as I want take. This na why people don tell me to my face say I get trust issues, and I no even dey deny am again. True, true, I get trust issues. Joy, even if na your boyfriend wey you wan marry, because obviously this person was somebody that she said she dated for a while before marriage come up. Even if na your boyfriend, Joy, if your man meet you on your wedding day, tell you say business wey be say you dey do worth 4 billion, Joy, 999 million no reach 1 billion. 4 billion naira contract wey you get, him tell you say make you sign am into him name, say make him be the chief contractor on your wedding day. Una never reach house from the wedding, una still dey event, as in even if una don reach house, una him never comot suit. So me say, as him dey dress for that particular wedding, him wear the suit, carry shoe, carry perfume, come carry the documents join body, the contract, carry am join body, go church. Okay, I no sure say na church dem go. Go where dem do the wedding, come carry am still go reception. For the reception ground, he come tell you, Joy, make you sign this thing into my name. Joy, you go sign am.
Why I go sign that thing? That dey craze? I dey
Thank
craze?
you. Thank you. You
Why?
don't talk am
Why
exactly
me
as
go
e
sign?
be. You don't talk am
I
exactly
dey
as
craze.
e
Why I
be.
go sign that kind thing? There in the wedding venue. That is why this thing. There are lots of. Ma put am like this. There are a lot of questions inside this thing. Say there is. I don't want to start
No
blaming.
question.
I don't want to start.
Question no dey
I
inside,
don't want to
Joy.
start
Joy,
proportioning blames. But
na just say
many questions dey for this thing. Many questions dey for inside this thing. Although we know say yes, this one na betrayal, but many questions dey for this thing. I dey tell you, I no fit go
if
fit do
you
that
check
kind
am
thing. Am
well,
I
if you
stupid?
check am well, you go see say if you check am well, you go see say, Joy, questions no really dey. You understand? Questions no really, because at this particular point, this is 2025. People no dey love with their heart again. They don dey love with their head.
The question I'm asking in this thing is, why will this woman who has been married before and now married again do something like this?
I
Why would she even agree to sign? That's what I'm saying. Why would she even agree to sign in the first
tell you,
place? Now, there will be my question. Why would she agree to sign? Because I don't understand how on your wedding day, una still dey do wedding, una never even go house sef. There where you dey, he brought out the contract for you to sign. You sign it over to him to handle because you are now married. Didn't you read in between the lines? Didn't you read it? This is a business, for goodness sake. Business. When it comes to business, abeg make we know say na business we dey do. If it is not business, we know it is not business. And when someone is even handling handling your business, some things, some little things will tell you the kind of person that person is. Wetin be all this one? What is it? Some people will even blame this lady for being so gullible. For being so gullible, on your wedding day, you asked to sign this thing over and then you did it. Most people will blame her for being gullible. But at the same time, maybe, because it came through, that's why I said it before, that maybe because it came through a family, through an uncle, and then she felt like, oh, it's coming through, it's coming from someone who is a family. So maybe he won't be like the rest, maybe he will handle things well and all. And she decided to give it a try. But Then
If
no
na
matter
if na
what,
that one,
no matter,
Joy, if na
even if
that
it
one
came
you
through
talk,
your uncle,
if na that one wey you dey talk, the uncle no send am make he fall in love with the person wey she say she needed
now the thing
somebody to
oh,
work. She
now
needed somebody to work
so
with. The uncle bring this person say if na this work wey be say you wan do, make you follow this person work the work, him sabi the work. The next thing una don dey fall in love, the next thing una don dey do relationship, una don dey do marriage. So make nobody even call the uncle for inside there sef, because that one no even dey at all at all. I understand that what this particular man in question did was very, very bad. I know say yes, what he do was terrible, but then I don't know. I feel the handwritings were always on the wall, because a lot of times human beings, Nigerians especially, we tend to overlook certain things in the name of love. You carry man, and the man carry you go your first date. For the first date, a waiter mistakenly pour water for your man cloth. The man stand up, wipe this waiter slap on the first date. And then you will ignore, say true, waiting that waiter do dey wrong, say it was not professional. Why will he pour in water? He supposed, if things come they go south, you come they wonder. So a lot of times people tend to overlook red flags, if I'm allowed to use that word. So I'm not saying what this man did was wrong. I'm not saying the man should be celebrated. No. But what I'm trying to say is she also had her own mistakes where we say people suppose learn from. She suppose these are I feel she get her own mistake for inside. And now you want to sign out this contract to this particular person. Did you reach out to that your uncle wey introduce una to ask the uncle how well do you know this person? Sincerely speaking, somebody have introduced me to somebody before, say I go like make you and this person work. E get the kind things wey be say I go wan do with that person. I go call that person again, say this person wey you introduce to me, you know I reach a family house for village. If anything happen, you go fit carry me go show me a house for village, make I know. I don't know if you understand, because these are the questions that should be asked. It's 4 billion naira we are talking about here. Any length wey be say you wan go, no problem. E get the kind money wey my wife go ask me for, I go turn am down, make her see im reaction. Even if I get her, I go turn am. E get the kind favour wey she go ask for. If to say na me dey this particular on my wedding day, you tell me say make I sign contract over to you on my wedding, I go tell you no, I no sign. Make I see your reaction sef, make I even know if we go from that wedding location tell people say no vex oh, it was a prank, I no marry again. So these are the issues, and the earlier we start talking about these issues, the better for all of us.
seriously, apart from all this, we should really be careful as a woman being. We should be careful when it comes to business. I beg, no say na business. If it is not business, no, it is not business. May we dey very careful. Things dey happen. Things dey really happen. Oh. Even her friend Fati, who was there, she was there to support her. She said people assume women refuse to stay in marriage because they are used to luxury, but it's not that simple. Many men are drawn to actresses for the wrong reason: lust, fame, or financial gain. And once they have satisfied those motives, they walk away. When it's a public figure, people make noise, but marriage fail everywhere. Yes, marriage can fail. It's not everywhere. Some places marriage fail due to some reasons, but at least some little signs will tell you one or two things about this person, and we choose to ignore. And when we ignore those signs, this is the consequences that happen. Abeg dis kind thing wey happen na betrayal but make we just leave am there sha. We don't know how she's moving on with it, but she has come out to say she is not bitter, she has learnt a lesson and she has moved on. So no wahala as una don hear this one hope say una too don learn, make una shine una eyes well well. Na so the thing be but it abeg make we continue.
Yes, of course. As she now move on, we ourselves, who are we not to move on? We will move on and enter the very next story. Do not forget that you can leave us comments at any point of the program. As you dey watch us live, or for those that would watch much later, you can leave us comments at any point. Let us know what you think about these stories, and what are your own contributions, what are your own suggestions, what are your own feelings on top this particular matter we will talk for every story. What do you talk? Leave us comments across social media platforms and do well to know that we will read them and reply them where the need arises. You can even treat your comment on the following program. For the next program episode will come. We will start with your comments. You never can tell. Meanwhile, moving on. To the very next time say on top of my table. It happen, oh, it happen. People don't believe say it will happen, but it actually happen. What are we talking about? The trending video on social media that showed our very own Ezendiala. I'm talking about Zubi Michael, where he give person flying kick. Yes, he give Godwin Nadia Nnadiekwe, yes, Godwin Nnadiekwe chocolate better flying kick from our very own Zubi Michael. And this actually happened on the set of a movie, on a movie set. And Godwin since then came out to express a lot of displeasure from that particular movie set. For people that did not see the video, the way it take happen, now then they show Zubi where he drive, he come park front of one building. He opened the door, jumped down from the vehicle. He never remember closing door. Now he can jump the pavement because I don't think that thing first. That is too small to be a fence. He can't jump the pavement of that particular building, enter inside the building. Now him God when they come the waka, e be like say na him be the security man for the place to know why they jumping gate. I mean na him be the boyfriend of who they come visit. Now him do become give a flying kick for chest. As the keeper, he
Yes.
come up for acting because that fall where God will fall for that thing, not be acting. Now he fall for there. He don't know when he shot him. He fall for that particular one. Zoom be
Hmm.
come in there, he no even look after he kick herself. He waka go straight. The same leg where he use kick Godwin for church. Now the same leg where he use kick the door when they that particular building. He gbim. And as he kick the door, the way the door they open, I go that say that door go close for like 2 weeks. And that was the end of that particular video. And now Godwin is coming out to say he was actually hospitalized after that particular movie scene, and he sustained serious chest injuries, where result to internal bleeding. Now, wetin dey come outside come talk? Make I see if I go see Godwin's exact speech because once in a while e dey good to talk am the way people take talk am. According to wetin Godwin come outside come say, he said during a scene I received a kick to the chest from my colleague that wasn't part of the script or directed by the director. The pain was unbearable. I had to seek urgent help. I had to get medication for my chest to feel better today. That is last week, over the weekend, when they say this particular thing happened. I had to get medication for my chest to feel better for today. I did all this myself, no assistance, no insurance. This isn't just about me. It's about every actor who steps on set, trusting they will be safe while doing their job. The kick was neither planned nor rehearsed. It was completely unscripted. This action was unauthorized and completely outside the director's planned sequence. It happened without my consent, no warning, no agreement, just a sudden brutal attack. The footage speaks for itself. The individual responsible for this was not hidden behind a mask or shadow. It was Zubi Michael, and the consequences of the kick were severe. Now, wetin dey come outside I can't talk. Now, wetin dey come outside I can't let everybody know. And this particular one, e be as e get, if I do say so myself. Joy,
You see, you when I heard about this thing, I was angry. It vexed me. It vexed me well because first of all, before you do this kind of thing on a movie set, there should be a rehearsal. You can't just jump out and then you do something that is unscripted. I know that some people maybe during maybe during the acting, when it's time for you, when it's when it's time to act, and they said shoot and the rest of it. Most people might want to be creative, and then bring in your own style, you know, to, even if it's not in the script, it's not in the script, but you want to bring in your own style. But when you bring in something that has to do with physical physical touch on somebody, you and that actor or an actress should have talked about it, you should have spoken about it before the scene. There's something that they call dry run before you start acting. There's something they call rehearsal before you start acting. You should have spoken about this. There should be a dry running before you do it. There should be a rehearsal before you go into that scene. If it is not in the script, then you should not do it. Because look at, Nnabike is coming out to tell us that Nnadiekwe is coming out to say he's in the hospital. Everything that has to do with him being hospitalized, and everything that has to do with the kick on the chest and all the insurance, medical bills, whatever, he's the one taking care of it. It should not be so. What is happening to the production crew? The people who called him for a job, they did not see this thing happening. After everything, he was taken to the hospital. So what happened? Why did they not do anything to support him? Why? Now, during a production, this is one of the issues that we have. This is something that we should look into in the industry. We should look into this in the industry. Nollywood should adopt stricter safety protocols because prevention is better than cure. What does your script say? Does your script say there's going to be, a physical combat between the two actors? Does your script say that it's just going to be, a monologue? Does your script say that, oh, there's going to be physical contact? Does your script say that there's going to be, a verbal, argument or something? Whatever your script say, then you should prepare for it. There should be safety protocols. This thing should be in place. Because if this thing has got someone that sustained a kick to the chest, the way he described this thing, and even looking at the video, from the video, you will see that the kind of force that hit him on the chest. If it's someone that has maybe an underlying health issues, it might have been another thing. It might have been something else. This thing we're talking about here, we'll not be talking about someone who is hospitalized. It will have been something so drastic. We don't want to be negative, but these are the things we need to look into. Okay, this story is going on now. We've not heard anything from the AGN chairman. There's not come out to say something. Because the last time something happened in Owerri where some Nollywood actors were poisoned, he said that the people that were poisoned were not registered members. Okay, now, this one, will they tell me that this one is not registered? Will they say this person who has been hospitalized is not registered? So why is it that he's not getting any support from the production crew? Why is he not getting any support from Nollywood? These are part of the things we should look into. This thing speaks volume about the industry. This thing speaks volume. These are the many negativities that speaks volume about what is happening in the industry. Because you have decided that yes, you're going to have this project, you're going to produce this movie and everything. What are the safety protocols you put in place? What are the security measures you put in place? All these things you should put it in place. You should put it in place. So we stop losing our talent to this kind of little mistakes. We stop losing our talent to all this kind of accidents. A fan came out to say this cannot happen again. It's high time our industry grow up. It's high time they grow up. It's high time they protect their talent and protect our talent. Nollywood should adopt stricter safety protocols. Film directors, producers, and stakeholders are urged to implement rehearsal standards, get insurance coverage for actors, and assign safety officers during shoot. These are the kind of things we should do, and many more. And many more. Now wow. Time don't this kind of things. This is something that we should. This should not even be something that is should be on the table for discussion because we have grown. How many years we have grown? But still, it seems as if we have grown and then we forget the basic things that are important. We are growing and we forget the basic things. We forget that we are humans. We forget humanity because we're growing. The fame and everything has taken over. It's not right.
You know,
It's not right.
you know,
We are
Joy,
yes. Osita, go on. Go on,
Joy,
Osita. I'm
truthfully,
listening to you.
two ways where I want to take a look at this thing. Now, the incident that led to the death of our very own Junior Pope was people went to go and shoot in, I think, a boat scene. They wanted to shoot a boat scene on top water, and none of the actors were putting on life jackets. That was the incident that led to the death of our very own Junior Pope. Now, where I think the movie industry have gotten to that particular point where there should be health officials present in every movie job. There are certain standards that if the earlier we embrace them, the better for us. Now, everybody they talk about this particular thing from the angle whereby the actor did not need urgent medical help. Because say dem fit still rush and go hospital, why dey talk this particular one? Why were there no medical personnel on that particular set to administer immediate medical help? And secondly, why has Zubi Michael not said anything about this particular scene? Because it went viral on social media. You kick this person. Even if it was scripted, even if director talk say make you do am, you kick am, you fit say dis person don wound, dis person don experience internal bleeding, and you're not saying anything. To me, I feel it very very somehow. I feel e get as e be. Based on logistics, e suppose talk something. E no dey he suppose talk something. The fact
Yes,
that he's
so
quiet is something I'm not so comfortable with. I feel he should be the bigger person to because this particular person sustained injury. Now, the production crew were not even decent enough to cover the cost of his medical treatment. Even if na
mhm,
just that one, even if you go pay am for compensation, the medical treatment na him still treat himself, all in the name of becoming an actor. And you say tomorrow, if my child should tell me he wants to enter Nollywood, I'll be a proud father telling him go ahead. That is the right path for you. No, I go use broom pursue am. Make go learn tech. Nollywood is not for him. You no get as you want it be. So the earlier we start having certain conversations, the better for all of us. E no pass like that. We dey wish the person in question, that is Nnadi Ekwe, we are wishing him quick recovery. Yes, we dey wish am quick recovery. And please make production houses start doing better. So Michael, e never too late for you to talk something because na your kick na im cause problem for this young man wey be say we dey talk about. With that, we go into the very next story. Joy.
yes, so and this next story is all about our own Tom Cruise and a new movie that just came out recently. This movie is making waves in the box office. You will not believe this because we're not expecting that the movie will make this kind of this crossing sale on the box office, but it has happened. It has happened. It has happened. Yes. What am I talking about? Lilo and Stitch outsell Tom Cruise in box office showdown. This is what is happening recently. Some of you may be familiar with this alien creature movie. Yes, it has happened. This is just a reimagining of the first one, just like Beauty and the Beast, and the Mufasa Lion King. So this is something. This is an reimagining of this movie. So Disney Lilo and Stitch, a live action reimagining of the beloved 2002 animated classic, stone industry analysts by ranking, because was a shock. They did not believe it's going to make this kind of grossing sale at the box office, but it did by ranking in a staggering $341 million worldwide in its opening weekend. Who will believe this? This is $341 million. This is oh my goodness. It's too much. This one too much. E too much. If you say it is not too much, then you that one concern you. But too much, over too much. It was not expected. This is huge. It was not expected. It was not, and this is not it's not like it's a new movie. No, no, no. This is a reimagining of the first one. Just like Mufasa, Beauty and the Beast, you keep seeing it, done in a different way. It is reimagined, and then it comes out again. It's done in a different way. This one was huge. It is huge. Yes, and the other one, which is Tom Cruise. You all heard about the Tom Cruise final mission. Yes, Tom Cruise final mission. At the box office, Tom Cruise final mission, that is, it grossed 190 million at the box office globally. So people did not expect that this movie, Lilo and Stitch, was going to outsell Tom Cruise final mission. They were not expecting it. They were not, because it was on a different scale. This happened on this one. Now these two movies have sparked debate among critics and fans. Someone was saying, the Guardian said, a Guardian was talking about Tom Cruise movie. He said, the Guardian said it's a widely entertaining adventure and gives it glowing and gave it a 5-star review. Yes, that is what the Guardian did. But Vanity Fair said it's a worthy send off for one of the cinema's most enduring action heroes. As normal now, even if person gets better thing to talk, person go still get one thing wey no dey okay. Another person talk say it is a disappointing farewell. Now, waiting Hollywood Reporter talk. It's a disappointing farewell. And this one is speaking on Tom Cruise final reckoning, Mission Impossible. So he said it is a disappointing farewell. Well, on Lilo and Stitch, the Daily Beast came out to say that this movie is jovial, It is jovial, it's zany and sweet. The Times called it a mind-numbing abomination that fails to recapture the charm of the original animation. I told you this is a reimagining. It's a reimagining of the 2022 animated classic. So this person is saying that it failed to recapture the charm of the original animation. If somebody is saying that this movie failed to recapture the original the original charm, and it is making $341 million at the box office during its opening weekend, are you really sure that this movie failed? Are you sure that it is disappointing? Are you sure it failed to recapture the charm of the original animation, or it went further? Are you really sure it failed? Now, one of the director, who is director Dean Camp, he came out to say, in defense of the movie, this Lilo and Stitch, he came out to say it was important for us to maintain the heart of the original while creating a visual experience that felt new and magical. That is what he said. Okay, so if you have not watched this Lilo and Stitch, then you know that you are on a long thing. I'll keep on saying it like the band. You are on a long thing. You need to watch this movie. This movie that is, because if this movie is making $341 million at the opening weekend, that means there is something they did right. That means there's something, because fans
Yeah,
have shown that
yeah.
as long as you're doing it right, that means fans will watch, audiences will watch. Osita, how you take see am, because this one they did something
Yes,
right.
yes.
They did it right.
Truthfully, the movie did super amazing, and I was not expecting that kind of gap between the two movies, because come on, it's Tom Cruise we are talking about, but then I believe you get what they do when make the movie shoots go up like that, and would say nothing else than the only two episode I go fit talk on top this particular matter now. Big ups to the producers, yes, big ups to the producers, both of Lilo and Stitch, and also big ups to the producer of Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. We feel they are amazing movies. If you never watch them, what are you waiting for? You don't the box office, you don't the cinema. Make yourself go watch them. Make you use and take with conscience. With that, we will enter the last but not the least story for today. And this particular one is Mr. P's comments. Yes, as we know, like I said earlier, Mr. P made a statement, and it's different from the last one we saying talk about in family, him and him brother not coming together. He was actually praising OdumoduBlvck for embarking on a university tour. That is, he said this particular one is him returning to the basics of the music industry. For instance, one particular interview, Mr. B come as I call note, the campus performance were a significant part of promoting music in the past. And yet the time when we say, if you release music, you want to make the music go everywhere, you go do campus tour, you go different universities. Now, Odumodu actually do that particular one with the greatest school tour, according to what in they do, the greatest school tour, where in visit 8 different universities across Nigeria. Now, he say, Mr. P, they come out to say he is returning to basics and it's a welcome development. Even though we know, say, campus tour don't they go down, because why? The security challenges in the country with a lot of things don't make touring as a whole become one kind, for instance, we do the country. Joy, your
Yes, so
take
this
on
is
this
true.
and your
Yes,
final words.
what
More
Osita said is true about, what Osita said about this university tour is true. Before it was so. It was so when a musician release song, yes, they go on this campus tour and the rest of it. But then it's not more like that because of the security issues and all. We hope that these security issues will not keep preventing them, because this is your country. You're releasing songs in your country. You have fans here. So this university tour is something that should be encouraged. Should be encouraged. It was happening before and then it stopped, but it should be encouraged. We can still do it. We can still do it. Yes, you have so many fans here, so we can still do it. And as it be like that, to hope say una enjoy all the correct story wey we carry come for una today. We hope say our fans go listen and our artists sef go listen and do more of this university tours. And this Lilo and Stitch, if you never watch am, make you go watch am. To be Michael, this one wey you do no good though. Maybe it was not intentional, but you for don talk something. You for don talk something. And Nollywood, abeg, we need to step up. We need to step up oh. Even Kannywood actress sef. Well, me I no wan talk say I don't, in fact, might just leave am there, but we have all learnt our lesson. We have, Fame Idols, you learn lesson and you enjoy the gist. Even Pasuma own said we need to step up for our event organization. And as it be like that too, hope say una enjoy our story. Now your girl, Joy, and Osita. How you take be now, Osita?
Yes,
How
of
you say?
course. A special episode. We hope, like Joy rightfully said, we hope you enjoyed every bit of news stories that we brought you. Don't forget that you should follow us across various social media platforms at Fame Idols. Once you search us across any of the social media platforms at Fame Idols, you go see us for there. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. With Gidigba, they give you all the information, whether that video format or written format. Gidigba for there. If you want to become a full-time family member of Fame Idols, all you have to do is get signed up on our site www.fameidols.com. I think that again, www.fameidols.com. And do not forget, have it at the front of your mind, not keep it for the back of your mind if you forget that there are loads of opportunities for you waiting for you on the Fame Idols side. There are loads of opportunities. Believe me, people are already benefiting from different things. Them when we say they happen for on top the side. There are different job opportunities. There are different talent showcasing opportunities. There are various opportunities on the site. Get signed up on www.fameidols.com and then you become a full-time family member. You can still connect with Osita and Joy on top this particular site till on Friday for our Bass edition of FameIdols Hangout. I remember Osita, the rugged gentleman.
Your baby girl, Joy.
Good night. We don't throw away come on.